My name is Mary Zappone, and I'm the CEO of Recover Care, an Aurora Capital portfolio company. And I met Nina through the Executive Women's Partnership that was part of the Greater Houston Partnership. So at the time that I met Nina, I was looking at what I really wanted to do as my next step in my career. I was working at a Fortune 100 company and thought that I really wanted to do something maybe a little bit different in my career. And so the Executive Women's Partnership had a small coaching group, and I joined that. And Nina was our facilitator and coach. I think sometimes people assume that coaching is telling you what to do, and what Nina's very good at asking questions. So she'll really help me figure out what was already in my head and what mattered to me in the next role, and not just the next role, but my career overall. So whether that was, the type of culture of the company or the role within it, which were both things that were important to me, she doesn't just say, oh, this is what's important. She helps you reveal it to yourself and then to the rest, in that case, to the group as well. One of the things I also liked on the group coaching is that we did hold each other mutually accountable, but we also, every time we met, had some sort of tool or tip, and they might, there were all sorts of things. They were, how to make sure that you were asking for things that were important to you in your career, all the way to, maybe peer mentoring or other things. So there were actual tips and tools we learned in that process, as well as things that related to kind of what was going on with each person and how they were progressing, and each of us were progressing and making progress in the things we had mentioned to each other. I think what helped me, I know what helped me determine that I wanted to use the individual coaching is, I guess maybe to back up, is the idea of coaching had appealed to me, but I think that there's a wide range of competencies around coaches, and not just the actual skills and frankly whether they've been trained or not, just whether they're capable, and then also whether you can trust the person. And so through the Executive Women's Partnership, I was able to see that Nina was very trustworthy and very capable. So Nina and I worked together through the Executive Women's Partnership for several months. It was probably up to 4 to 6 months. And then it was really actually concurrently I did the individual coaching, and it really worked quickly. So I had a lot of clarity about what I was really looking for. And one thing Nina even said to me, she goes, "You'll be surprised how fast things move." And a former boss actually reached out to me and was looking for a leader for one of the businesses he was a CEO of, and I then that he was on the board of, and then I ended up in that role I was in that role within 6 months of working with Nina. So, and I feel like it was very much related to really being clear about what I was looking for. So when that opportunity came up, I was really ready to jump on it and do it and be really excited about it. So I think a question would be who could benefit from coaching with Nina? And I think where I think it's really helpful and where I've referred people is if you're thinking through a transition of some sort. So if you're doing well in your career, but you're thinking that maybe there's something a little different you want to do, maybe a different type role or a different type of company, that could be particularly helpful to help you clarify what you're looking for and then get the path to pursue that and achieve it.